Hey everybody, it's KK's World, and very soon, ANW 15 will be premiering, and let me tell you, this season is going to be very different. But first, let's get some important dates out of the way. American Ninja Warrior Season 15 will be premiering on June 5th, 2023 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC. Other times in the US are on screen now. Before that, the Women's Championship will air on Memorial Day tonight, May 29th, also at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC. Now let's get into what will make this season so different from anything in the past. First, this new season is going to be very similar to ANW 12. In the name, the top 12 competitors in each qualifying round are moving on, along with the top 4 women. At least this time the little gimmick is somewhat interesting, with the 12th and 13th ranked competitors and 4th and 5th ranked women will race side by side through 4 obstacles at the end of each qualifying episode. Although it may not be the best thing in the world, it's at least better than that damn team format of ANW 12. But on the other hand, I would much rather see the Power Tower. On a separate note, though, split decision has also been removed. So much for all the drama the past couple years. And from what I've heard, there will be 8 different sections of qualifiers. The semifinals are a ninja versus ninja race, seeded on placement. There will likely be 4 semifinal episodes, with the combined 2 leaderboards being seeded from 1 to 24 for men and 1 to 8 for women. I'm honestly okay with this change, just as long as we can still get some of those typical upper body back half type obstacles in that shortened course. Additionally, the top 2 losers will also move on to Vegas from each semifinal. If we don't get these traditional back half obstacles though, consider this change to be underwhelming and kinda stupid. Stage 1 of Vegas has a new and very interesting twist to it. For the most part, Stage 1 is going to function normal, with it being ninja versus course in the standard 8 obstacle layout. However, there will be a minimum of 24 people moving on, even if 24 people don't finish. That's right, so let's say you time out on the last obstacle and there are only 23 finishers, you go to Stage 2 for achieving absolutely nothing. Now, I don't know why that makes sense, but okay. And if the number of clears is an odd number over 24, they are going to take an extra competitor into Stage 2. Why? Well, let's find out. Here we are, Stage 2. A stage that was absolutely horrible from seasons 8 to 11, but actually kind of improved the past couple of years, in 13 and 14. Now, you'd think ANW would build off the progress of that, right? Wrong. The reason an even number of competitors are needed is because Stage 2 is a ninja versus ninja race. Let me say that again for you. Stage 2 is a ninja versus ninja race. ANW, what in the actual heck are you doing, man? You take a perfectly good formula and you screw it up. Why would you do this? I understand that other ninja shows did this too, but ANW is such a massive brand, only comparable with Sasuke, so messing with the format in such a drastic way is just a bad idea and way too big of a frickin' risk. Message to NBC here. Your show is not going down the drain because of the format. Your show is going down the drain because it feels like a goddamn soap opera. But guess what? That's not all. Because Stage 2 just had to pull the same BS that Stage 1 did. In the fact that the top 2 non-finishers will move on to Stage 3. Guaranteeing a minimum of 14 competitors. I'm all for larger Stage 3s, but this pretty much guarantees there's going to be somebody on Stage 4. Well, maybe not. You see, with the heavy focus on speed and those ninja versus ninja races, on Stage 2, you guessed it. Stage 3 is going to be full of a bunch of speedsters and teens, so let's face it, are just not cut out to be there. Anyway, enough of the ranting. Let's just get into some good stuff finally. Luckily though, the new obstacles both look and sound pretty good for the most part. If you don't want obstacle spoilers, skip past until the timestamp on screen now. Alright, so some leaked new obstacles include pole vault, which from what I could gather, it's pretty similar to the Stage 3 obstacle in Sasuke 3 and 4, both a trampoline jump onto the pole. And this will be replacing the shrinking steps, at least it's heavily rumored. Another new obstacle, Greased Lightning, involves hanging on to both ends of a rope as it slides down a tube-like track. There's other new obstacles like the cubes, kite surfer, ring the bells, and lasso launch, but the one that sounds the most interesting to me is the getaway, where competitors have to rotate a wheel that unlocks, and it drops down a track, and that will eventually reveal a ring that they must transfer into a hook. Then catch a money bag that will bring them to the platform. From the description, it seems like Green Chaser on steroids, and if you know anything about me, either on Discord or on YouTube or whatever, You know that Ring Chaser was and still is one of my favorite obstacles of all time on ANW. And one more thing, it's been heavily rumored that we're getting a 2 hour long premiere episode. But after that, every episode is only going to be an hour long. I really don't know how to feel about this. If it means that more people get shown, then I'm all for it. But, I can't really predict how it's going to go. Might be a great change, might suck. For the show's sake, let's hope it makes a positive impact. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Keep in mind that most of the stuff I mentioned is stuff that is all but confirmed. I'm strongly against the format changes, but I gotta give them a chance. I'll give ANW a chance. They better wow me. But what are your thoughts on the new format? Do you like the idea of the 1 hour episodes? Leave your opinions down in the comments below. Again, little reminder the Women's Championship is on tonight, with the regular season a week from today. But with that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, stay happy and healthy.